Jamie Kilstein.
Hey buddy.
Just over your shoulder, there's a massive line of police. Just beyond that is a soup kitchen.
Right.
Do you see an issue with that?
Do I see an issue with the police trying to
shut down a soup kitchen?
A bunch of kids? Yes. I mean, unless they're planning on opening up the police precinct's soup kitchen after this, I think it's pretty fucked up, and I think that the backlash is going to be huge. I think that because Occupy Melbourne is providing a community service, that the public is on their side, and that if they shut them down, they're just going to come back, and they're going to come back stronger.
So we need someone who can actually talk to police centrally and say, this isn't part of the process, this is just some materials. Yep. Hands up for that. That's an ongoing job.
So if we have anyone with spear who wants to be able to look the riot police in the face, we need people over on that side.
So if you've got earrings, nose rings, anything like that, take them out. And everyone just keep calm, keep focused, remember why we are here, and remember to say, no comment. More please. No comment.
I'm just keeping our education and our free library safe. We've got a bit of a barricade here. I don't want any property wasted because this is good resources. We'll set up again.
We're moving this.
No, we're keeping the barricade. We're just saving the books.
I'm a bit confused by the fence, the idea of locking us in as well as asking us to leave at the same time. It's an interesting prospect, I guess.
We pay taxes to go to you to prevent us from walking on footpaths to actually express our opinion about something.
Do you want to come in? Do you want to come round? We can just lift the fence up for you and you can come under.
So what's the plan, man?
Well, my plan is to sit right here. I don't have any further, no point having a plan since there appear to be some other people around who have ideas of their own of how things are going to flow across the course of the day. So what I'm going to do in my position as a general dog's body and all-rounder is just take each problem as it appears in front of me.
Alright, is it just me or is the police numbers behind you suddenly doubled?
Yeah, it's getting pretty big. Someone just tweeted me, are those all the police in Melbourne? Like, who's stopping crime?
There are some people who think that putting yourself in a position where you can be arrested by a police officer is some kind of an act of aggression, but that's actually complete crap. It's perfectly okay under the rules of non-violence, pacifism, etc. to put yourself in that position, especially if you think you're making a strong enough point. It's not about yourself, it's about the people. So I feel good. I'm in the right place at the right time.
So what did you just witness, dude?
So this girl, I have a picture of the girl and the police officers on my Twitter. This girl gets arrested, or she's getting pulled out for no reason, and the way the cop has her, he has her arm like this, so if she moves, it puts pressure and hurts. So as she's being pulled out, and she's saying, what do I do? Her other hand's up in the air. The cop pretty much pulls her so her arm hits another cop, and then that other cop goes, that's it, get her names and details, and they're saying that she assaulted a cop. And so then I went up to the police officers and told them, you know, just so you know, like, the other cop drove her arm into, the cop assaulted a cop with someone else's arm. It was the equivalent of like grabbing your friend's arm and being like, I'm not hitting you. And, you know, she was really calm, but they were pretty much saying, you know, well, enough people were taping it, so we'll have evidence. But a ton of cops here don't have it. Just talking to a producer from Triple J, a bunch of cops are not wearing name tags or badges. Like, it's really fucked up. So
they actually promised, like specifically yesterday, they said everyone will have a name badge.
Yeah, and so that's not happening. They just brought in a bunch of reinforcements. The kids took down the fence, and all hell broke loose. The riot guys charged in and started pushing the kids and grabbing the fence. And but the kids are still chanting, and they're not going to leave. So this is pretty incredible and really inspiring.
So what happened to you?
One of my mates, 5 people who were sitting across the northwest entry of the city square, sat down on a block that was going to be used to build more fence. He sat down on it and sort of tried to wrap himself around it. Police came in and started to come at him, and so I kind of started to snake in there to try and at least watch and at least encourage him if he was being hurt. And then another mate came through to actually grab onto him and help him, I think. he started to be dragged, so I just latched onto him and pulled him the other way. Then a bunch of cops grabbed me, dragged me. One of them pushed his, like, just gave me like a, just rammed his fist into my mouth. They, you know, twisted and turned and dumped me over on the footpath. Asked me, am I going to get up by myself? But I said, yeah, I am. I did. Then they picked me up, reached my arms out like this and dragged me across the street. There was a whole, like a bunch of people waiting across the road. So I just gave them a big smile and said, radical times, folks.
For all these policemen to scare the shit out of us, but not enough to feed the homeless of Victoria.
Amen to that.